As hiding from where? Careful not put stop loss. La, la, la. Online games. If you don't like money, then do not get in. Did I have lunch? I had snacks. No, I had some one-on-ones and then snacks. That was a nasty drop on the S&P. Sheesh, unbelievable. You won't believe this, Jameson. So I have a short on the S&P, right? 6 contracts. And then I go to get a snack. I come back, the biggest red candle. But by the time I come back though, that candle is already recovered. Crazy. Yup. Like, it's crazy. I walk away for 2 seconds, come back, it crashes, and then recovers. My goodness. I'm just looking at that candle right now. That was a bad drop. Yeah. It was a good drop for my short though. Except I wasn't here. MTC. It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, MTC looks like it's finding a bottom, like $1. So JR, if you take a position, just make sure you put a stop loss 99 cents or something. Yo Joe. Unbelievable. Yeah, that short must have been like a few thousand, but ended up taking like what? Unbelievable. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Dang, now it's going back down, isn't it? I wonder if we've hit the top and we're ready to go to the abyss now for the S&P. I wonder. Maybe it's time for longs, Joe. No, that was just an eval. Yep. Just an eval. Sheesh. Pissed. Pissed, Joe. Pissed. Anyways, we're gonna come back to stonks. Oh, now it's falling like a tomato again, isn't it? Falling like a tomato. Mm. Choo, 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 choo. Mm, 1 second. New Year's? Okay. Spy, as you ready to go long, Spy? Yeah, maybe we double bottom bounce. This is the level we kind of opened at earlier this morning too. So yeah, maybe. Dang, I wish I was paying attention to that short though. That was beautiful. Annoyed. Light green or what? Yeah, just light green. Light green and light green gel. Nothing super cool. Just light green. Pretty silly though. Anyways, yes, yeah, take a look. Um, I'm still impressed how much ES sold off. Really impressed. Not ES, MTC. Crazy. WISA looks weak now, doesn't it? It needs to get back above 350. NBY looks sus. This one looks sus. Crown looks okay because it's holding 1750, so that's not too bad. Um, PEGY looks good. PEGY actually does look good. Last high was 17 cents. It's slowly creeping towards that last high. And then FFIE. On stream, I don't have a t-shirt, Pablo. I'm not about to buy a t-shirt that says I suck and then put it on. You know? Unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, no, FFIE has been holding $1.50 the last few minutes, so that's good. If we can just stay above that level, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. Sheesh, ass, I should have taken a bigger long position there, actually. A bigger long position, ass. Dang. Okay. Why won't your broker let you short it, Christian? Because they don't have shares to borrow to you. They only have shares to borrow to the market makers. Ethan, you're still looking at that thing, aren't you, for long term? Did you get in, or you're just looking for now? MMV. Hmm. Oh, shut up. MMV. Mm, yeah, let me know what your position is, Ethan. It doesn't look bad. It does. Yeah, you're in. You got in at 145. Okay, so you're kind of break even. I don't think you're gonna lose very much in this play, right? So for now, what I would be looking at is 137. So 137 is the bottom. So 137 to 140. If you can stay above that, you're fine, right? If you go above 155, you're really fine. Um, I would be really skeptical if it starts going below 140. I wouldn't want to be holding that thing too long if it does, right? So just be careful and make sure you have a stop loss already. Ooh, dang! I should have taken a bigger position there. Sheesh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice, Joe. Oof. Pull back. Looking for boom skis. Back to the highs of the day, Joe. Uh, yeah. Again, keep in mind, guys, like volume also means like somebody's selling it, right? Just because Crown has a lot of volume, 650 million doesn't mean like, just because we have a lot of volume doesn't mean it's gonna go boom skis, right? Somebody's buying, somebody's selling, and then the volume comes together, right? So it does look good. I like what Crown is doing, right? 17 has been holding really nicely. But you need a triple bottom, okay. La, la, uh, na, 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 na. You said you stop loss at $1.30, okay. Yeah, sounds good. I don't know if my stop loss would be that low, but whatever you're happy with, right? Just make sure you don't hold a massive bag. Yup. 165. You think it will break? It will break up, Mike? I hope so. Um, I hope so. Again, like I said, I do like how we've been holding above $1.50, $1.49. So that's if we can close above $1.50, I think that's a win, right? So for now, I would just worry about setting a stop loss, Mike, right, below somewhere below that level, and then hoping that it breaks out at the end of the day. La 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 la. Okay, 28. And maybe I should take my monies and run. Actually, maybe I should take my monies and run. Mm, maybe I should set a stop loss at break even because my entry is so 50, 53, 29, 25. So slightly green. Slightly green. Slightly. What about 75? Okay. Oof, that thing immediately said hello. Let me come visit. Sheesh. Okay, that kind of did close green though. Even though I don't like what it's doing. Because it's showing weakness. Weakness, Joe. Okay, I'm just gonna set a stop loss in the greens. Yeah, let's go back to Crown here. Crown does look good. There's a bit of a double top at 20 cents catalyst. 20 cents. If we can break 20 cents and hold 20 cents, we might be setting up for some excitement. Some excitement. Come on, Joe, pump it. A bit more. Oh, come on. I'm inside. Let's pump it already. No dropping. Same with G Wave. Yeah, so Crown is still failing at 20 cents. So it's gonna need to break above that level first. And then G Wave. Yeah, G Wave doesn't look as good though. G Wave is just consolidating. Like it's holding 1480, which isn't bad, but it's not doing anything. Look at the last 20 minutes. Like we've just been sitting here, right? Last 2 hours it's been sitting here. So there's really not a whole lot happening. Why is the market so slow today? Like bigger markets, NVDA, waiting for a catalyst, right? And then these penny stocks, I think we had a crazy run last week. I think people are just kind of digesting. Just ooh, there we go. Oh, that's a nice pop, Joe. Oof, oof, oof. I wish I had more. Oof, oof, oof. I wish I had more, Joe. Oof, we look good. We look good. Okay, let's see where this candle closes. Oof, that's a nice push. Send it. Because it's Monday. Yeah, last week, honestly, we like FFIE, Crown, these names never really started moving until Tuesday, Wednesday. Right? So Monday, Friday might be the two worst days of the week. You know, we're getting ready to go on Monday, we're getting ready to end on Friday. Right? So sheesh, Joe. Oof. Okay, give me an extra $100. I'm gonna take it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just an extra $100. And I would take it. Come on. I should have taken my monies. Should have taken my monies. That drop will be along. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to Crown here. Yeah, so Crown is still failing at 20 cents. There we go. Crown does look a bit more promising though, doesn't it? Yeah. So the last 3 times we've been to 20 cents, we've struggled. So We're gonna need to break above it. Gonna need to break it. There goes 19.99. There goes 20 cents per crown. Oof, nice. So break, close, and then pump it. Let's end the day on a good note, you know? Oh yeah, MMV just got slapped to the abyss. So, and this is why you want to set that stop loss really tight, Ethan, right? Because your stop loss is gonna hit either way. You want to set it at a level that you're happy with, right? So again, a lot of resistance, 145, 150, and then drop. So, like I said, if it was me, my stop loss would have been a lot tighter, just because, right? Just because again, the bottom is 137. There's no need for me to go too far below. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Come on, Joe, send it. Okay. One more pop. One more tick. Sheesh. Give me my tick. There we go. I'm outside, Joe. I am outside. I am outside. Sheesh. Yeah, Ethan. So look for where that support is at, and then go below. Right. If the support is at 139, 140, put your stop loss at 139. If we break below, get rid of it. Right. Because most of the time we break below and then we go way lower. So yeah, break the door down. Yeah, it's 120. So yeah, we can break 120, but we need to close above 120. Sheesh, that looks good, Joe. Should have gone all in. Unless we somehow fail here, Joe. Unless we somehow fail here. Do, 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 do. Unless we fail here and we go back down. No, other Joe. Blue Joe. Joe J? Other Joe. To hold any of these stocks until tomorrow, Jonathan. It depends which one you're holding, and it depends the price you got in at. Right, like if you got into FFIE earlier today, right, around $1.20, $1.30, and we're pushing above $1.50, $1.60, we're closing strong. That's not too bad, right? So if you're in at $2, for example, and we're selling off into the close 140, 130, we're looking weak. Weakness is what you should be careful of, right? So we have an hour and a half left to tell if we want to hold these names overnight. No, 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 no. Anything to eyeball for a break? Nothing really. So we're looking at Crown, our War Machine. So looking for that 20-cent break. 20-cent break. Uh, uh, rain. Hymns of hers. Thank you. Channel with constant updates. No, 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 no. INM. Okay. INM. Welcome. Oh, there goes the break above 20 cents for CRKN. Again, it hasn't closed yet. Yeah, it does. It looks like it doesn't erupt. So yeah, we're trying to break out. Again, the candle hasn't closed yet, but we only have like what 10 seconds left in that candle. Yeah. Come on, it's gonna close above. Yeah, we finally got a candle to close. That's the first time we've actually closed a candle since. Yeah, it's been 2 hours now, so that's good. I'm impressed how well this thing that came back. The Kraken CRKN. So these things, if these two names can close nicely, we might have a, we might be back to playing with CRKN and FFIE tomorrow, which I honestly don't mind. I do not mind at all. Oof. Dang. There we go. Looking way better now. Doo-doo. Way better. There we go. So we broke 20 cents and then it's 21.80. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There we go. There we go. Mm. Do. Any chance, stand up? Any chance of FFIE going back to $2? I mean, honestly, if you think about it, it's 50 cents away, right? If we can just have a solid close, the chances of that happening pretty damn good. They're stretching that a You made money? I did. Yeah, it was like 700, Joe. And funny enough, I only had 3 contracts, which is impressive. So wish I had 6, because in the last one I had 6. What is a solid close? So if we can push above $1.70, that's a pretty solid close, Omar. Cooking, right? If we can hold $1.50, push towards $1.70, I think that's a really good close. You just want to know that you just want to look at a stock and see that people are not selling it into the close. Uh, 8 minimum soon. Let's go. 8 minimums. It still looks really good actually. I don't know if it's gonna fail here, Joe. I'm trying a short, Joe. Shorts. 8 minimums. You're not answering, Hassan. Oh, I missed your question again. I just what's your question, Hassan? Uh, I miss a lot of these things in the chat. Hassan, what's your question? One na na na. May you answer me? Hi. I missed you so many times. BRSH. Yeah, that's because you're spamming just a ticker though. Hassan, if you have a question, I promise just give me as much detail as possible. Like, tell me if you're looking for, because if you tied sideways, I don't know if you're in a position. I don't know if you're looking for, just give me some details, right? If you just spam a ticker like this, it's the same as everybody else spamming tickers in the chat, right? I'm like, okay, it doesn't look good, but like, what am I looking at, right? This does not look good, right? There's a lot of weakness here. Again, it's really not doing much. It hit resistance, supply zone, and it's been selling off. So are you in a position or are you looking for an entry? Let me know and I'll take a look. What are you looking for? Um, I personally wouldn't be looking for anything in this stock. Nothing. Until we started getting some higher lows already. You're in a high position. Okay. What did you buy at and what's your stop loss at? Let's see. Let's see what we can. Come on, Joe. Crash it. Short. Uh, uh, there a way to figure out a close, like you just asking so I don't ask every time? No, Omar. So the reason we say 170 is because that's resistance, right? So if I so this that 170 level has been a magnet on the way up and on the way down, right? So if you look at 170 early this morning, it acted as a little base, and then on the way up you have the VWAP, right? The VWAP is right there, that little red line. Also, we're really failing to get there, right? So you're just looking at the next resistance and saying, okay, can we close above that resistance? And if we do, then that's good. ish. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add another one, Joe. It does look good though. We are holding the 9 EMA, so this is looking a little bit interesting. But send it for another one. Yeah, okay. NBY phones. I'll take a look in a second. You got in at 18, Hassan. Into brush. You got in at 18 cents. Dang it. Yeah, when you get into these things, guys, again, these are trash penny stocks. Put stop losses, please. Put those stop losses in there because that thing just went from 18 cents to 14 cents and it looks weak, right? You don't want to have this thing just keep dropping and dropping and dropping, and you don't have a plan, Hassan. So, if I were you, if I was in that same position, I would look again, like I always say, like I would say, you know what, I'm down $50 right now. I'm gonna put a stop loss at 60 or 70, my max loss, right? Wes posted a nice little screenshot. I want to show you guys something, right? So it's a really interesting screenshot. So when you lose 1% in a play, right? When you lose 1%, um, you have to make 1% to get your money back, right? Again, easy peasy, right? Easy peasy, right? When you lose 5%, okay, cool. Like easy to make your money back, right? 5%. The bigger you let this stuff go, the harder it is, right? When you let your stock drop 50%, you now have to go find a stock that's gonna double to make your money back, right? So it becomes really complicated. It becomes really, really complicated. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, that's looking good though, Joe. That's looking good. That's looking good. Let's see what happens. Stand up. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. Yeah. If you have a question, just give me details and I'll take a look. These entries. How do you find support? Um, so technic when it comes to technical analysis, Ethan, we have a whole bunch of tools that we try and use, right? People use the RSI, demand zones, supply zones, moving averages, right? 200 uptrends, wedges, double bottoms. These are little things you pick up as time goes on, right? You know, there's a little screenshot on stream as well. But so technical analysis is basically you looking at the past to predict the future, right? So this is a really good example of like this is a little screenshot that you can take a picture of and use as a cheat sheet. Um, so this is posted in the education channel in Discord if you haven't been there. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like this, right? You're looking for double bottoms, confirmation, and then the curl up, right? There is the EMA retest strategy. There's the double bottom, inverse head and shoulder. There's a wedge, a rising wedge, a falling wedge, a bullish triangle. There's so many different things that you will slowly pick up as time goes on, right? So again, technical analysis is you're looking at the past to predict the future. So just keep studying slowly. Crown does look good, doesn't it? It's trying. I don't mind the way that it's wanting to close. They just need to go boom booms. Go boom booms. Thank you. Thoughts on a short squeeze? I just want to see that thing close. Royalty, low key royalty. I just want to see that thing push above a dollar 70. That's it. I just want to see. Ooh, there's no weakness, Joe. That thing does look good. I should have kept my long position actually. Looks good above the 9 EMA on the 5, and then just broke above the 20 and the 50. Not the yeah. Does look good. Let's see where this candle closes. Otherwise, stretching will be coming. Stretching. Yeah. Exactly. So again, FFIE not looking too hot, but we have an hour and 20 minutes before the market closes. I really do hope though by tomorrow we have like a list of names to play with because today was a little bit random. Right, today was a little bit random. We had a whole bunch of random names, so just way too many names. Honestly, like just way too many. It's like this one's running, that one's running, this one's running. It's like okay, can we just It was good when we had like FFIE and Crown. That's it, right? And then you had these other penny stocks. Cool. right? Now there's a whole bunch of stonks. NBY doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too bad. Another penny stock, right? 20 cents. Accumulate day, hopefully, hopefully. I will always say though, like as long as FFIE stays above $1, there's always a chance, right? If that thing ever goes below $1 again, I think it's finished. 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 The Hulk, what's your position in ATOS? What's your position? Are you looking for an entry or you have a position already? Yeah, a bunch of stonks today. You're welcome, phones. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, for the second time today. I know. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, smash a like if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Let's get to 100. Ready? Smash it. Smash it. Let's go. And Crown is back below 20 cents, right? So I think, again, just way too random. There's nothing. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't like that. I do like what WISA is doing though. WISA. I like what this one's doing. It's back to the highs of the day. The only concern here is that it doesn't have enough volume. Right? Doesn't have enough volume. If you haven't been through something like this before, it happens all the time, guys, where like we have a really good week and then the next week or the next few days, it's like, okay, everybody's still trying to play with the same names, but those same names are really not doing very well until a new theme shows up and then it's boom skews again. So we really don't worry about stuff like this too much. We just wait. Oof, Joe, not look good. Sheesh. That was a good looking chart. Watch that thing go all the way back to the top. This is called yeah, exactly, Virus. This is called stretching. You're looking for an entry? ATOS, okay. ATOS. Looking for an entry. 657,000 shares. Cool. Cool. This one's been pretty stagnant the last few days. Yeah. Unless they have a catalyst coming up, Hawk. Unless they have a catalyst coming up, honestly, the last 2 weeks, this thing is like it seems to like dipping into this demand zone, so into $1.40, right, close to $1.40. It doesn't have to get all the way to $1.40, but yeah, close to this level, it seems to want to dip into that range, or simply just wait for the uptrend to break. Right, you can kind of see how we're trending down, right? Like even though like we kind of have a bit of a wedge there, so like off the bottom, I'm gonna need to clean up my stupid circles. So honestly, if you want a really good entry and you want to confirm that momentum is actually with the stock, just let the downtrend break. Right? You notice how we failed right there, and then we've been failing here for the last 2 weeks. Right on that uptrend, like we're just slowly trending down. Right, so you're better off waiting for that thing to break above it, and then you're like, okay, we broke out. Okay, let me buy it. Right, it's slightly above $1, like $1.60. What is that? Like $1.67 ish, $1.66. Yeah, you're better off just waiting for that thing to actually break out of that downtrend, and then you make your decision. You're divorcing very soon. What did you buy at? Sheesh, it's quite the drop there, Joe. Quite Z drops. Okay, what do I have? A short? A short position. Okay, I'm outside, Joe. I am outside. I am outside. Oof, that's a nasty drop. So that's a nice drop. Ooh-wee. That was nice last week. Yeah, no, don't worry. Weeks like that will happen more than you think. of all these mailboxes. I'm so tired of all these printers. What do you mean? NBY looks nice again. Oof. This thing actually sold off all the way to 16 cents, back to 21. Damn. What an absolute beauty. An absolute beauty. An absolute beauty. Uh, there you go. You're learning SK. Well done. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys are new to the market, so I think what we're gonna do at some point this week, just because we never had a class over the weekend, I think we're gonna have to do like a Q&A in Discord one of these evenings, in Discord. Just bring all your questions, and then we can do a general Q&A. Alrighty. So, like how to set stop losses and this and that, and what are you looking for when you're trying to buy a stock, and what are you looking for, so if you have questions, just write them down. And then we can do a group class. Cool. Cool. Retro, what's your position in GTVP? Are you in it? So far you saved them. Okay, sounds good. Let me take a look though. So GTVP. We had a little bit of fun with this one earlier. A little bit of fun. Yeah, this thing just looks like it's like it's lost it, right? Like it's just lost the vibe. So what's your position, Aritro? Let me know. Could you see what's up with LTC, Litecoin, Kyle? Let me know. Let me know. Ooh, I like what this is doing. I like what that's doing. I like that slow, steady. It doesn't have the right volume, but WISA doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Oh, you mean the candle on the way down? Yeah. What should I do for an entry, Hawk? What do you mean? No, we're good. We're good. We are okay. Okay, you got in at $8.23. Okay. Mm-hmm. See, um, yeah, that's tough. Again, like this is one of those plays that exploded. I read through without having any news. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing your name right. Anyways, There wasn't any news on this stock, right? And yet it went up 200%. So you want to be careful with stuff like this. Make sure you always have a stop loss. Um, right? It seems to be finding a really nice base at like above $7, right? 740 especially seems to be holding really well. So I hope you get a nice pushback to $8, which should be easy to do because the stock has been doing it over and over again. So for now, if it can stay above $7.40, I think you're going to be fine, right? If you look to the left hand side, right, the last run came off 740, like right there, 740, boomski, $10, right? And over the last like hour, it's been holding $7.40. So that's kind of what you have to rely on. Alrighty. Oh, na 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 na. Well, hopefully it does. What do you think about buying the dipskis? Okay, let me scroll back up here. I'll take a look at LTC. MTC. MTC dipskis. I mentioned it like I mentioned earlier, right? Like if you play with this thing, just make sure that it stays above $1, right? If you buy the dip, just make sure that it doesn't break below the current low, 97 cents, right? You can maybe put a stop loss at 96. So you're looking for position as close to like $1 as possible with a stop loss at 96. Because if that thing just keeps giving you brand new lows, then you have a problem. That's impressive though. That thing went from $12 to 97 cents. That's trash. Anyway, so your next resistance is $1.15. Alrighty, $1.15 is your next resistance. Ended up covering and now destroying MTC potentially. Yeah, potentially. No, 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 no. What's a solid close for Crown? Vanessa just closed about 20 cents. If we closed about 20 cents, we ended there at like 18%. That's not too bad. 18%. That's not bad at all, right? So let me take a look at LTC. Binance. Sheesh, there's a lot of resistance up there, Kyle. It does seem to be trending up though, but there's a lot of resistance. If you're holding this thing, it looks fine to me, right? If Bitcoin continues to go, which should, and then your next resistance is 85 cents. Once you break 85 cents, Christmas, give us 90. So it looks good. Um, really solid base. Like it's not a massive range either. Like it's 85, $80, 90. It's like every $5 there's a bit of a problem. Once you clear $90 though, there's a lot of room to the upside. What should you get into right now, Hawk? You should become a member. Come join us in Discord. 5 cents. 5 cents. She should have kept that short position, Joe. Should have kept that short position. Okay. 1 second. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna put whoever that is. I think they've been hacked. Okay. Mm, Virus. Yeah, I think we just even the scammers wanted to. Thank you, Wes. I think I might just ban whoever that idiot is. My goodness. John, you better change your password. Otherwise, I will find you. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? Sheesh. One second. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, change your password, please, John. Change your password. Please. Someone hacked you. It's all these servers you joined a server that you weren't supposed to be in, and they hacked you. So told you to stay in hot trades. Don't go anywhere else. uh, should be able to. Okay. Sheesh. La 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 la. Unless official, yeah, yeah, yeah. We really don't have anything that stands out. The only thing that stood out to me so far is WISA, WISA. That's the one that stands out to me for now. Humans are really evolved. The videos. La 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 la. This no. Lewis, again, come join us in Discord. Come join us in Discord. You're waiting to get in 5 star? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that one seems interesting. Um, yeah. Resistance for GGEI. I'll take a look in a second. Blah blah blah. Okay, I think I should be all caught up now. Should be all caught up now. Let's delete that. Uh, okay, let me know. I think it should be. I think it should be all good now. It should be all good. Yeah, yeah. This that screenshot. Yeah, that's it. Ethan. Done. Perfect. How does HOLO look? Not too good. Not too good. The only thing that's going for HOLO today is that it's been holding. Well, actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's been holding 185, right? So 185 is a double bottom. So if I scroll down a little bit more, official. So as long as 185 holds, does don't mind it. 220 break would be fun though. So yeah, 190. You're gonna call it, Joe? Okay, you made 12. Oof. Monies, Joe. Well done. I think I should be done too. Not anywhere close to the amount of monies you made, but well done. Watch your mouth. No, Holo looks okay. Right. I would like to see that thing get back above $2 and then 220. I think 220 is when the party starts. That's when Joe walks in. You know. La 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 la. WISA. What are we doing here? So WISA. La 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 la. So I think for WISA grunting, I would wait for 363. Then 363. For 3.63. Here we go. STSS. Yeah, make sure you change your password to like. Yeah, you're here grunting. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. So it needs you missed this initial breakout. So when I was looking at this thing earlier, right, we were looking for this 350 break, right? So that 350 broke, missed it. So now and then the retest, you missed the retest. So now you're waiting for the next breakout. Z next breakout more than per week. I don't know. Joe. I feel like Joe wants to get that thing to 1 million before he cashes out. Why? I don't know. You made negative monies today? Yeah. Today was a bit of a weird day. Little scalpies. You had to take little gains and move on. Yep. Keep pushing BTC. Anyways, Crown is back above 20 cents. NBY, meh. Sus. FFIE, also sus. But HOLO, I'm not going to say anything before Jeff. Not bad. Not bad at all. Come on, HOLO. Can we get to pumping? You're so green, Jeff. Congratulations. Well done. Well done, skis. Yeah, Crown to me looks better than like FFIE. Crown looks better. As soon as I say that, it's like, oh yeah, you think so? You think so? La 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 la. La 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 la. La, 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 la. I can met its grave. Well, yeah. When it was is scaled enough for sushi, MJ. Honestly, that's on days like this. That's not bad. Doge is dead. Full manipulation. Agree, guys? No, no. Come on, WISA. Anybody holding WISA in the chat? Anybody holding? Welcome. WISA. Just kind of watching. I am just watching WISA into the close, and see how these two names close. We have 50 minutes left, so yeah, I don't mind WISA. Stocks are just going sideways, guys. Right? When you have a week like we did last week, don't be surprised when the following week, right, we're kind of going sideways. Right, so and it's not a problem because we're gonna have again days where it might just be today and then tomorrow we're bumping again, right? So no worries at all. And the crown is just kind of flirting with 20 cents for now. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Crowns. It's William. It's an old bag. Okay. Well, hopefully goes for a nice run. Hopefully, it needs a bit more volume. So that's why I'm saying like if I'm looking for a brand new position in WISA, I'm not touching that thing until it breaks out again. Right? You don't want to be buying in that supply zone unless it's a breakout. With today, okay. What do you think for the next play? Sorry, you're getting no. That's okay, lab. Congratulations, by the way, on the money. That's impressive, right? It's really impressive. For now, we're just kind of watching FFIE, right? Whether that's today or tomorrow, we're not really going anywhere unless we break above $1.70. So if we break above $1.70 at some point, then we're looking for $2 and then maybe beyond. And if we close below 150, 120, then especially a dollar, and then we're done. Grunting, yeah, yeah. No, Peggy looks good. Peggy's been one to keep an eye on for sure in the afternoon. Right? It just has a triple top here now. Peggy. It's a last week's high, maybe. I bet you if nothing shows up tomorrow as a brand new theme, we're gonna have these like Crown and FFIE pumping again. But at some yeah. Bitcoin looks nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. There goes Peggy, 17 cents. Is that the high of the day? Actually, yeah, brand new highs of the day. New highs of the day. The only stock you're not in? Yep. Yeah, Peggy just made new highs. New highs of the day. BTBT Bitcoin. Holo doesn't look too bad. It just doesn't have the volume yet. So whenever that thing decides to run, that'd be fun. HSCS. Let me see what it's doing. Is it curling? Not necessarily, Jeff. Right? Yeah, I think this is why we always say, like, if you're gonna play these names, like, stay away from them until they actually turn green, because they can just keep dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping. So, because they're gonna need a catalyst. The float is really nice and low, but it's really not consolidating yet, Jeff. Right, really not consolidating yet. This would for sure be it would be on the 5 minute chart on Weibo. I don't really see it yet, just because, again, look at this, right? So we're looking at the 1 minute, and this is really not a curl, just because, again, look at that, right? It's done this a few times. So if we can go sideways for a long enough period, and then we cross above the 9, then that'd be good. For now, meh. But yeah, maybe now that you mentioned it, though, I should maybe be paying taking a closer look, and look at that, it's dropping again. So yeah, Weibo, meh. No, it's not a bad thing, Jeff. Eventually that thing is going to squeeze. The question is it from that price, or does it need to consolidate more, right? MTC has been holding a dollar really nicely, really nicely. Peggy is sending it, right? New highs, new highs. Can you take a look at Sing? Looks like it's consolidating above the 200 EMA, thinking about an entry, 33 cents. Absolutely. Sing. Yeah, no, Peggy looks good. Yeah, I see what you're looking at. I see what you're looking at. It's not a bad gamble. You just have to make sure that it doesn't go below. I think it's a bit sus. I think it's a little bit sus. But as long as the most you're risking here is a penny, Veronica. The most you're risking here is a penny. The most, right? So between 30 and 29 cents, right? And then your resistance is 33.50. So you're safer on a break above 33.50. Or you do 30 cents and then set a really tight stop loss. It's not a bad bounce, is it? Not a bad bounce. $1.27. VFS, VinFast. VinFast. Anyways, back to Peggy here. Yeah, Peggy hit 18 cents. Would you take a look at INCC, of course, the Hawk? What's your position? Just have a feeling that it's gonna pump this week, but he's gone. Did he get deleted from Twitter? Or what happened? What happened to that dude? Twitter. What happened to the kitty? What's his? I mean, it says he's still on here. He hasn't been posting though. Did he just decide to leave or what? Is having? He's on TikTok now. Yeah. Anyways, why would you be on TikTok? After Friday close of the market? Why would you be on TikTok? Yeah, it's a holiday in Canada too. And then well, we get a holiday. Well, I get a holiday next Monday because it's a US holiday. Other than that, all the other Canadian holidays are absolute rubbish. Well done, Mini. Well done. Yeah, no, it's been talked about in Discord. Google caught a mystery. Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. Hmm, let me take a look. Crown dropped a little bit again. MTC just dropped out of nowhere. CPHI, China Pharma. Uh, Royal Crown Flush. Jeremy, what's my process of finding stonks? Um, there's so many ways to find stocks, right? The more common one would be momentum. Like again, like it's as simple as having scanners, right? Like we have all these scanners in Discord for a reason, so we don't have to go looking, which is amazing, right? There's not a stock that's going to run in the market that we don't catch it and that's not posted in the scanner, right? So which is amazing. You can look at IPO sites, you can look at recent split sites, you can look at SPAC sites. I'm pretty sure like I have a website for everything. FDA sites, stocks that are about to go bankrupt sites, you name anything, there's a website for it, right? You There's a website for all of them, so you just have to find it. Okay, CTNT. That's a really nice run, mini. Well done, congratulations. Yeah, that was a good breakout. Consolidation break. Actually, that was a good break and retest above the 200, and then another breakout. So, yep, well done. 1150 is your resistance up there. New here. Where do you see Peggy going after the market closes? Not sure. Not sure. Your next obvious resistance is 18 cents, right? And then it's 20 cents after that. So if you can break one level, and then you look for the next level, right? Because you can't really predict that stuff. Top gainers, Jeremy. Yeah, we have a scan in Discord that's for top gainers. Trading and making consistent profits. It took me a long time. That's because again, like when again, I mentioned like last week, like Rob and I were having a conversation. How like it's been 10 years, and how it's so much easier for people now because you have amazing technical analysis tools. You have all these scanners. You have retail. You have all these chat groups, right? Like back in the day, there wasn't like I say back in the day as if it was like, but honestly, like there wasn't, there wasn't really very much like in the form of like technical analysis. You had to go read books and stuff, or there wasn't really like, oh, there's a everybody's pumping the same stocks, right? Like back like like I said this like last week too, like before 2020, like I would be streaming, and then we could make like 5%, 10%, 20% a day, and it would be like, let's go 10%, let's go. Now it's like, okay, can we get 100%, please? You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's a whole different market. What day? Back in the day, Joe, back in the day. I learned from the casino. Do stocks usually go down at the close? Not necessarily, Brian. Not necessarily, right? Which is a really key factor in telling if your stock is going to do well after hours, or the next day, if it's not selling off or if it's pushing into the close, because then you can tell that people are buying it. Right? So no, stocks do not always go down at the close unless it's had a crazy run and people are just locking in gains. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh yes, you're in at 36 cap. So 1150 is the next resistance here for resistance CTNT. Below $1, yeah, if it does. INTC, you got it at $36. Ooh. When did you buy at $36? You've been holding for a long time. Yeah, you've been holding this thing for a long time. You bought this thing like way back when. Yeah. So you've been holding for a long time. Would you take a look? You're in at $36. So I mean, it looks like we're slowly trending in the right direction, right? Which is good. For now, it's gone from like $29, $30 to $33, $32, right? So your next resistance is 32, 32, 32, 20, 32, 32, 20, 30. So if you can break and close above that level, then you're ready to potentially push back to 34, right? So yeah, you've been holding for months. Yeah, right. You notice how the last 3 days, though, Hulk, like it's been failing right there, right there. It's that 20 on the daily, the 20 EMA on the daily, 32, 32, 30. That level is going to be a problem. But if you can break above that, that'd be a good thing. So if you see that thing starting to struggle there, you might have to make a decision. Where's your Discord link? So, Jeremy, if you want to join us in Discord, guys, click the link at the bottom of the chat here from Nightbots. There's a link. You have to be a YouTube member to join Discord. So again, click that link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbots. Sign up for one of the levels that doesn't say sold out. So, Discord Community Legend or Goat, and come join us in Discord. Roulette. Uh, VFS. VFS. It does look good though. You are approaching resistance, so that's the only concern. So if I look to the left hand side, Dave. So if you go back to like January to like since the beginning of the year, right? That's $6 and 40 cents. Again, second month of the year, $6 and 40 cents, and then today's almost $6 and 40 cents. So this level that you're sitting at is a problem. So if you go ahead and buy this level and it crashes, you're gonna cry. It does look good. Like it does look really, really, really good. But you're so close to resistance. I don't know if it's worth it for you. If I was looking for a position, I would either wait for that thing to come back down a little bit, or just let it go above $6 and 40 cents on its own, and then see how long we stay above that, and then take my position. Right? You want to see that, okay, we're breaking out and it's not crashing, because it's been running. Right, it's been running and running and running and running, and it's approaching resistance now, and you're almost 10 cents away from that resistance, right? So I don't know if it's worth it for you, but does it have any potential? KITT? KITT had a little bit of potential last week. I don't know if it still does though, because it really isn't doing anything. But it might also run at some point. So yeah, it is at support, like 13, 14 cents. Not a bad area to be looking for an entry in, right? 13, 14. Um, yeah, it's hard to tell that if like it. Happy Victoria Day as well, Dave. Are you in Canada? It's hard to tell if it has potential, because that potential comes from like it having momentum. It doesn't have any momentum, so but it does seem to be holding a nice base around this area. Gary, let's go, Gary. And what's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin 69. Yup. Oof. Went 70K for Bitcoin and then went all-time highs. La, 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 la. ESGL of 50%, but not a whole lot of volume. I have a bag. Uh, you have a bag at $1. Okay. ESGL. Um, so when you say not a whole lot of volume, okay, you almost break even on that position. The volume is really light though. Is Here we go. By the feds, yeah. In GME, but made it all back on G Wave. NBY. So, well done, Brian. Well done. Good job. Well done, skis. Steven, you in BTBT. Those things have any volume? Those options? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's go, Brian. Well done. Congratulations. Come join us in Discord. Like, and if you're not a member yet, guys, come join us in Discord. Click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us. Come join us. ESGL. Yeah, the volume is really, really light. Really, really light. And then you have a little bit of resistance as usual at $1.20, which is very common now. So just watch it and see how long you can stay above $1 for, and you should be okay. You are, Brian? Yeah, come join us. On TD, the analysts say AIU target price is what, 419. How relevant is that information? It's at 58 cents. The analysts are the worst people on on in the markets, like the complete worst, like the trashiest of the trashiest, right? They so don't listen to anybody tell you that. I mean, think about it, right? Analysts on TD are telling you that a stock is going to $419, and the damn stock is at what? Uh, what is the stock at? The stock is at 55 cents, 58 cents, right? 55 cents. And they're like, it's going to $419, even $4.19, right? So, no, not happening. And look at the volume, like 36,000 shares. Nobody's buying this. MJ, have a good one as well. Analysts are the absolute worst. You never listen to these guys, ever, ever, ever. I bet you they're holding a nice bag. They're like, please let it go up to, please, please, please. But only listen to analysts when they say Tesla to 100. Yes, because they're usually right in the case of Tesla. You know. Speaking of Tesla, what's Tesla at? Is Tesla still trying today? Oh wow, Tesla rebounded a little bit. A little bit. Tesla is a penny stock. Yeah, basically. Let me look at Tesla. Tesla has been doing a good job though, hasn't it? Like it's been doing a good job of holding like 174 virus. 174 at Tesla. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look bad. If they can stay above that level, Tesla's gonna rip faces. uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Tesla better pray the S&P doesn't go down with that too many money. Yeah. Tesla's a meme stock. A meme stock. Yeah, because if the S&P stalls and we start dipping, yeah, Tesla's gonna struggle big time. SPY does look good though. SPY does look really, really good. Yeah, we made new highs and then boom skis back down. Tesla. Crazy, crazy. What's going on with ETH? It's doing well because of Bitcoin. Unless Gary posted something else about ETH, maybe. He's not a believer. I believe in Tesla. I believe in Tesla. Promise. Promise, promise. I believe in Tesla. He knows Mars already. I believe in Tesla. I also just believe in the market makers, having a lot of power. So, um, like it's that example of like, there's a company, there's a stock. The company is amazing, the stock is meh. You know what I mean? So Tesla is a company, yeah, those guys are gonna crush it. It's only a matter of time. As a stock, though, it's gonna take some time for that value to catch up. Oh, look at Peggy go, guys! Ooh, Peggy looks nice. Peggy looks nice. Congratulations if you're holding Peggy. That looks nice. Check your vision. Peggy looks nice. 193. Stop loss. Bitcoin. Yeah, Peggy. Well done. Well done, Steve. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Still waiting for you to cook. Cook, Steve. Cook with these donks. So I would only worry about 20 cents for now. 20 cents. 20 cents. Let's break 20 cents first, and then we can talk about the next level. Official. You see why we don't play these names unless they break out, right? So that thing clearly never broke about 363, and then we came back down a little bit. It's not a big drop at all. Not a huge drop, but still something. 7 cents. Oof, monies. Ethan, remember that video I asked you to watch? Remember that video? Okay. Do you remember that video? Do you see the breakouts? You see the breakout and the retest? Okay, I'm going to show you a few examples. Okay. So clearly this is resistance, right? Same resistance, right? This is your breakout. That's your entry, right? One of these two levels, either the breakout or the retest. That's your entry for Peggy, right? And then boom skis, right? Same thing over here now, right? So this is your resistance. This is your breakout, right? This is your retest, and then back up, right? So we can go down and keep doing the same thing. Like it's the same thing over and over, right? So, and it doesn't always have to be at the highs, right? 13. Oh my goodness, Joe. Sheesh. That was a nice little resistance. Should have gone. Should have taken it. You're welcome, Ethan. Welcomes. Yellow. Yeah, for SPY. Google's. Imagine dividend when Bitcoin, Jeff. Yeah, nice, huh? Where do we see GBP closing after hours? Let me take a look. NVDA, yeah. GTBP. Again, this thing is done really well with that $7 range. Also depending on your position, again, 740 seems to be like the entry, right? For now, as long as we keep holding that, right? And then $8 is your next resistance. So I wouldn't be trying to guess where I think it's going to close at or what after hours is going to do. If this thing goes below $7.40, you have a problem. If we break below $7, it's done. Alrighty, but if we push to $8, then okay, cool. Let's start looking for $9 and $10, right? Peggy, highs of the day. Peggy. Bitcoin 69.69. 69.69. What time does the market close? In 22 minutes, 4 p.m. Eastern time. FFIE. See, this would be nice if FFIE would just pop into the close, close strong. Like that's it. That's all, For 3 weeks. Let's go, Jake. Dang it, we're gonna miss you. Jay is always the first one on stream and the last one to leave. Jay, enjoy the trip, safe travels, have the best time, and we will see you when you come back. See you when you come back. Verb, okay. Sheesh, amazing. You're going for 3 weeks to Europe? Ooh wee, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That's a long trip. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, FFIE is looking better, guys. Looking better. Looking better. 160. See, this is all we wanted to see, right? Like, just close strong. That's it. So we don't have to be guessing like, oh, this looks good, this doesn't look good. Like, just wait for the end of the day. Let's see if people are actually buying this thing into the close. So looking good. Looking good. According to Bloomberg. Okay, for ETH. Okay. Manifest. Let's go, Joe. Vacation soon? Yeah. Christian, for FFIE, it depends on your position. Like if you're in, like what did you buy at? To me, it's an easy hold if we can push above 166, 170, easy, as long as the company doesn't do an offering. 150, yeah, so if we can just push above 166, and then it's easier to hold into after hours, right? You always have to look at it as, okay, at the end of the day, and then after hours, if we're closing strong, you hold into after hours. If we're pumping in after hours or holding strong, and then you hold overnight, right? So it, like, there's always another phase, and then another phase, and then another phase, right? So you can't just hold it overnight just because it closed well. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes a bit of sense, right? So we look at the end of the day to see how well it's closing, and if it's closing strong, and then we hold it and say, okay, you know what? Like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's go, Jeff. I hope it does. I hope it does. Let me get your calendar link here. Actually. Uh, Here we go. Is AMC making its run to where it's a jail? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. AMC. Wow. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Some of these names are actually looking good into the close. Look at PEGY. PEGY just made new highs of the day, guys. Right? That's looking good. 20 cents broken. 20 cents for PEGY. There we go. Maybe the penny stocks are making a comeback for tomorrow. Hopefully. Straight to jail, William. Hopefully that one. Hopefully. If you're looking for a brand new position, Dave, like I would wait for that thing to break above $1.70, whether that's at the close or after hours. $70, and then Diamond had it and lost out. Never will. Oh my God, Ryan. Sheesh. Yeah, I think most people have learned from 2020, 2021 AMC GME runs. Yeah, you have to pay yourself. You have to secure some monies. Yeah, you have to pay yourself to other Aaron's bathroom. Yep. 1288 mini. Nice. CTNT. Very nice. Oof, it's halted up actually. It's halted up. Very nice. Your next resistance is that pre-market high actually, 1380. So a whole dollar from nice. Is it going back up tomorrow, Maxime? So again, there's really nothing that would point to it exploding tomorrow unless we break above $1.70 maximum. Right. So again, like I pointed earlier, right? This 180, this level right here, right? 166 to 170. You notice how we keep going up and failing in that range, right? So just because we're looking good now, it doesn't mean we're actually going to squeeze because we're still failing, right? It's the same resistance. So unless that thing breaks above that level, it's not going anywhere. Learn to take profits fast and get out. Honestly, Brian, yeah, these companies want to screw you before you take money, so you might as well screw them first, I guess. Na, 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 na. Exactly, exactly, Gary. The only place that diamond handling applies is when you invest in companies that actually do well. You know, companies that do well, not companies that sell popcorn, but like companies that actually do crush it. So, PEGY 97%. Been off work for a few months because of the car crash in your trading account this morning. Damn, Gary. Geez, sorry to hear. Yeah, maybe a war. There goes 21 pennies, guys. Peggy's looking really good. If you're holding Peggy, type in yes in the chat. If you're holding Peggy, type in yes. No, 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 no. 21 pennies. Let's go, Gary. BKKT? Yeah, BKKT. Yeah, that thing is crushing it into the close. Oof. 2150. Sheesh. Sheesh. Really good breakout. 24 short? You took 24? How did you take 24 shorts? My goodness, Joe. Peggy is? Yep. Yep. Oof, that thing is not stopping. Oh my goodness. 22 cents, guys. Yeah, Peggy's gonna replace your wife soon. Damn. Let's go, Joe. You sold at 2150 E? Okay, nice. Yep, nothing wrong with securing some profits before the market closes. After only being up a little bit, wish I, Brian? Yeah. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Again, a lot of that depends on like if you're planning on holding Peggy overnight, it depends on like where you got in, right? We're writing, okay. It depends where you got in. Like if you're in way below 20 cents, like easy hold for now, right? If you just form it above 20 cents, then it's like, okay, maybe I secure some quick profits and then I come back later and then I secure some quick profit. You know what I mean? So when you ask if you should be holding a name, it depends on your entry price. Who? My words, who? Come on. Uh, yeah, exactly, Gary. 1850, exited at 22. G, well done. Congratulations. Would a company consider offering, based on the price, would a company consider offering options like Peggy, for example? No. So it's not really based on the price action for these stocks. Um, yeah, so I don't think they're going to look at the price action and say, "Oh, we want to offer options." No. Yeah. So 22 cents and then drop back to 20 for the retest. There it goes. Profit taking. Yeah. Yeah, CTNT is an absolute monster, guys. Look at that thing. Sheesh. That thing just exploded. Isn't it halted? Yeah, it's halted. 1467. Damn. Well done, Mini. Congratulations. 1467. Good job. Wow. Grunting because it was the theme in the market, right? It's the theme in the market. So if a 5 cent stock, that's how retail works, right? If a 5 cent stock is exploding, everybody wants to go look for the next 5 cent stock, right? If an IPO is pumping, everybody wants to go look for the next IPO. If it's just like that. So from when one stock goes from 5 cents to $1, everybody says, "Ooh, okay, like, can we go? What can we look at to replicate this move again?" It's time to short the S&P. Yeah, it's looking weak into the end of the day. Looking weak sauce. Weak sauce. Maybe we've hit the top. Hit the top. Yeah, just looking for what's pumping exactly, grunting. Right? It's all about sympathy plays. Sympathies. Right? So FFIE runs, a whole bunch of other penny stocks go. Because everybody wants to own 1,000% gain, right? GTBP looks good. So it's still holding that 740 level. So that's fine. PEGY is back to 20 cents. WISA is just chilling, 360. FFIE looks a bit promising though, doesn't it? Oof. Okay. Looks promising, guys. Looks promising. Promising. Bring the runners back, please. We want to squeeze. Yeah, just don't be greedy. Exactly, Gary. Exactly. Ooh, okay. Okay. So 166, 170 for FFIE. And Crown is also slowly creeping towards like 20 cents. 70 cents? Can you imagine if Crown was going for 70 cents? Oof. 20 cents. 165. $1.65. You're trying to wake up, Crown? Yeah, wake it up, please. Uh, Initial investment out and a little extra just to exactly, Steve. Exactly. 70 cents. Send it. I got in and out. Sheesh, Mini. Congratulations. Well done. Oof. Well done. Okay. Three. Now going to chase. You shouldn't be chasing, right? There's only 8 minutes left. So, yeah. Well done. Cover. What's your question for G Wave? The last time I looked at G Wave, it looked nasty. So, looked very weak. I like the way WISA is closing actually. 360. 360. It only takes a little push, for like FFIE to pop here. Just a little push. We're sitting right at resistance. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Come on, Gary. Just buy it, please. Buy the resistance. Buy the resistance. Any pop. That's crazy. CTNT is crazy. Wow. Wild. Here we go. 166. Here we go. Gary's buying the dip, guys. 167. Come on, Gary. Push it. Push it, Gary. 168. 168. Here we go. Push it. I like it. This is all we wanted. Like, this is all we wanted, right? Oh, let's go. 174, guys. Gary. Oh my goodness, that's all we had to say. Gary by the Dipskis. I like it. I like it. Again, this is all we wanted to see. That's it. That's it. That's it. So close strong, right? It kind of tells you what people are doing. So 175. Not all hope is lost. 145. Archer, congratulations. 176. Ooh, somebody's buying the Dipskis. AMC's pumping. Oh yeah. Target for the close, Christian, just close above 170. Close above 170. That's it. That's all we've been asking for today. Just close above 170. Close above 170. Yeah, BTIO. Yeah. Close above 170, and then now we have, we can swing into after hours, and then we can watch it after hours and see what the price action is like, and then we can decide to hold overnight, stuff like that, right? EMC's over $5. Adam Aaron is running to the printer, guys. It's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. AMC. Adam Aaron running to the printer. That's a nice push, actually. I mean, we kind of were expecting that AMC was going to bounce at some point, right? And at GME, expecting that these names would pop at some point. 177. Ooh, come on, send it. Our next little resistance there is, I want to say $2, but I think we know that it's not all the way up to $2, right? So we'll see. FFIE. How much time do we have? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. GME with a push towards 24. Zen. Uh, why is my Discord slow? Okay, that's why. That's why. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can. Thank you, Virus. Yeah, okay. I can just tell that we're glitching a little bit. Uh, no, I think it was me grunting. I can kind of tell when the quality goes down. Internet quality. Come on, give us another push here. Yeah, Crown is almost trying to get back to 20 cents. Not quite yet though. Not quite yet. People took profits on PEGY. Locked in some gains. Locked in some gains. Yeah, it's going up. Official. As long as we stay above 170, 166. Let's go. I'm glitching. Yeah, I glitched for a second there again. I'm telling you, I know all these songs. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Yeah, we're cutting out a little bit there. I'm gonna try and eliminate some of these things that I'm running. 179. Let's go. There we go. Back up and running. Cool. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Yeah, the feds are coming. They're like, cut it off. Cut off the Wi-Fi. Let's get over 100 likes, guys, before the market closes. Alrighty. If you haven't smashed a like yet, I know it's the second time. I know. But if you haven't smashed a like yet, I would really appreciate that. Take a second and smash a like. And please and thank you. Here we go, 180, guys. Oof, market. That's a solid close, Peggy. Not Peggy. Um, that's a solid close. 180. Sheesh, I like it. Hopefully they don't do an offering though. You're going to wait for an after-hour fall and then get in? Okay. Yeah, maybe an after-hour retest of 170, Christian. It means the chances of it going up are higher than it selling off below the close official. Nothing's ever a guarantee. Nothing ever, 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 right? But when your stock is when the stock is pushing up into the close, what that tells me is that again people are not selling it. Instead, they're buying it at the end of the day, right? So that can be a good thing, right? Maybe someone knows something, or maybe again it's just setting off an after-hour run, or maybe continuation tomorrow. But again, like I said, nothing's a guarantee, right? And that thing is retesting now 170, which it usually does, right? So we couldn't test it when the market was open, so we come back and retest it and see if we can bounce. CTNT is at $17 now. Yeah. Wow. $17 for that thing. Sheesh. Okay. NVDA. La, 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 la. Oof! Oh my goodness. CTNTs are $19 now. Damn. My goodness. Samisa pushed more. Yeah. Yeah. 1920, Kenny. Fine, Pablo. As long is it gonna be here? How long is it gonna take, Pablo? Yeah. DM me, Pablo, and I can send you. I can send you my. So we're kind of back to 170 for FFIE, right? So the retest and it's going back up. Crown, not doing much. I don't even know where. Well, you're glad you have it. Oh, CTNT. Oh, CTNT. How do you not know that you? Goodness, that's lucky. Na, na, na. Nice. Yup. GTBP is also popping a little bit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool. Offering is not happening in the near future, Franklin. You hope not. You never know what these companies are up to, though. Honestly, right? Especially for a company that was at 5 pennies, you never know. I do like the way that it closed, though. Again, nothing's ever a guarantee. We're back above 170 for FFIE, so hopefully that's a sign of what's to come after hours or tomorrow. Hopefully, right? Hope. Uh, oh, Kenny. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's usually how it is. You give up on it, and then it's like, okay, let's send it. Choo, 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 choo. Interesting. I did not know that, Franklin. So, interesting. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Hmm. Offering rules, yeah. I see. Again, I think we would have expected that they were trading on the extension, but the rule of not doing an offering on the extension was not something I was familiar with. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. True, 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 true. BTC. Oof, oof, BTC. On to new highs, Bitcoin. On to new highs. On to new highs. Yeah, $4,000 almost today for Bitcoin. That's impressive. Virus, congratulations on those miracles. Congratulations. It's gonna be nuts. Why do you think it's gonna be nuts? Ostrich. Why? That's the spirit. Yes. And left some on the table. Virus. Okay, nice. Yeah, no, we talked about Bitcoin this weekend in trade ideas, right? So 67 and then 70. Those are the two levels that we mentioned, right? So 67, 70, and then all time highs. The let's go, Gary. Anything that next season Pablo finished out of trading account. With the initial public offering. Yes, yes. So Peggy isn't doing anything here. GBP looks good after hours. It seems to be stalling though. Same resistance, so 860, right? So I think someone was holding this thing. If you were, congratulations, because you made that money back. FFIE still around $1.70, $1.66. That's the breakout, right? 166 breakout, 170, and then CTNT looks like a monster. Absolute monster. Uh, we really do, Pablo. Choo. $17. ASTI with a pop, SLNA with a bit of a pop as well. Peloton had some news. Okay. The huge drop to $1 Friday, and dumped. However, it closed 80% up once again. GM, I agree, Ostrich. I agree. I like that we closed above $1. I like that we pushed at the end of the day today. So it's hopeful. Exactly, Gary. Why does Yeah, I didn't see any news. So I didn't see any news, right? So the last article I saw was them dropping because they had negative news, right? So and then all of a sudden it turned around and just exploded. So I didn't really see any reason why it was moving up. CTNT. Last week, blah, blah, blah. That's a good and not a good thing at the same time, though, Ostrich. It's a good thing. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. La la la. Did I miss that? Okay. La 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 la. One second. Uh, I'm not sure. Wish you luck. Okay. Yeah, Agri looks interesting. A little bit of an unusual volume. So I do like. The only thing I don't like is the spread, but I do like how well it's closing. AGRI. So that might be a play into tomorrow. No, 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 no. Ooh, that thing just popped. Who just FOMO'd into this, guys? Who just FOMO'd? Who did this? You guys just FOMO'd. Yup. This is why I don't like mentioning stuff on stream sometimes. Because you guys FOMO immediately. Immediately. There goes new highs of the day. Immediately. Immediately. And then it was going down. After hours, Jimmy. You've been saved. You've been saved, Jimmy. You've been saved by the chat's FOMO, you know? Oof. Oof. Please and thank you. If you didn't say. Yup. Please and thank you. La, la, la. Sheesh. It's looking hot, isn't it? Yeah. Damn, that thing is on fire already. Anyways, I'm sure they're gonna be dips and rips in after hours, guys. Dips and rips. If you're holding Agri, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes if you're holding this thing. Type in yes if you FOMO'd. I want to see other people that FOMO. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise those hands. Pan W? Okay, well. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be dip skis in after hours, but. No, no, no. What time will I be live on tomorrow? I think like 8:30, close to 8:30 a.m. Yeah, nice little push, Gary. Let's see what it does as the night goes on. Sheesh, CTNT is on fire, guys. Oh my days, look at that thing. Damn, $20 just like that. That thing was at two. Take that in, $2.70 this morning, $2.70 to $20 out of nowhere, and now it went to $20 triple. Yeah, it does seem like a double top at $19 though, but really nice push. A really nice push. $20. There it is. That thing's actually almost been to 21 already. How do you see the candles after hours on TradingView? My can loves me. So if you're not, if you can't see, if you don't see the candles, at the very bottom, so at the very bottom here, yours is gonna say something like, so at the very bottom, right, bottom right, it's gonna say regular trading hours. It's gonna say RTH or something like that, something stupid. Just click on it and then select extended trading hours, ETH. Then it's gonna give you the candles after hours. Cool. So we need some proper dipskis on AGRI. Proper dipskis. Proper dipskis. Copy. You're welcome. You can sell and take profits when the price goes up in after hours. Yes, you can, William. Yeah, as long as your broker lets you do it. Though some brokers don't let you do it. If you have the right broker, they'll let you sell and take profits. Yeah. Oof. 21 guys. My goodness. 21. Can you do some for me? Sheesh. My goodness. It's not stopping. $22. Yeah. Congratulations if you're playing with that. Congratulations. $22, guys. What on earth? $22. Just like that. Just like that. 22.70. Just like that. 22.80. Sheesh. That's people FOMOing. What on earth? Pelosi? Pan W? PA. If you don't see the candles, they're eating. Oh my goodness. They miss earnings like that? 325. Nice. Dip buying opportunities, virus. Dip buying opportunities. Mm. Yeah, the spread. The spread. No, 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 no. Yep. BSFC. Yeah, just be careful though because they do a split tomorrow morning. So be careful. Seems like a lot of good news lately, but price keeps dropping, Matt. Yeah, if the price is dropping, stay away. KSCP Nightscope, right? Yeah, remember this stock from a long time ago. Yeah, if the stock is dropping and there's good news, honestly, stay away. Because if you think about it, like regardless of the news, the news that a stock has, all we care about is price action, right? If the price isn't reflecting the good news, then you want to be very careful. The only good thing here though is that like it has a beautiful bottom at 36, right? So like way back when, like last year, right? Like May, you know what's funny? May 31st last year, this thing hit 36 cents, right? And it hit 36 cents again today in May the following year, right? So as long as it stays above 36 cents, maybe. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, 1550, guys. So 20% pop there. Come on, Agri, send it, send it, send it, send it. Send it, send it, send it, send it. 1560. Send it, Agri. Give us 16 cents already. Dang, Archer, right? You just had to wait for the criminals to come in. It's just vibes, just the vibes, just the vibes. Um, the reason why like I like this thing is because of that momentum into the close. I like when stocks push into the close because it gives you a really good um, there's a really good chance that it continues pumping after hours. Yeah, CTNT is an absolute monster. That thing pushed all the way to 33.50. 33.50. Yeah. 23.50. 23.50. CTNT. My goodness. Oh, it's not stopping, is it? We're back to the highs of the day for CTNT. Impressive. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Playing in range there for now. What is going on, Maxime? Yeah, I think people are just jumping in, just FOMO. Uh, oh my goodness. Oof. Look at that thing go. Sheesh. Gary, when FOMO? $24. Impressive. Above 24, is this HKD? No. It's going to be rare for anything to ever match HKD. Supply chain services. Interesting. What is it doing? Oh yeah, there goes FFIE. We're back to the highs of the day. Well, not the highs of the day, but the closing price. Right. So we're back to 179, 180 for FFIE. So again, that strong close, we basically came back with a retest, right? It's not like anything went wrong with FFIE. We were struggling all day today at 166 below 170. So yeah, we broke above that level. We just had to come back and retest it and then back to the highs, which is good. So if we can break above 180 again, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. $24. If you can you imagine $3? $3. Is this in play for tomorrow, Lewis? AGRI is in play for tomorrow. Yes, AGRI. And CTNT looks good for now. Let's see how high it goes. Right? Let's see how high it goes. La 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 la. Yeah, this one is just going 2020, 2560. My goodness. Oh wow, $27, guys. It is not stopping. Sheesh. Damn. At this rate, went $30. Any sympathy? La 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 la. Yeah. The question is, let's go, Lewis. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Thank you very much, Lewis. Interesting. There it goes. The question is, what's gonna run with this one though? The question is, what runs with this one with CTNT? $28. There it goes. New highs of the day. 29 incoming. Oh my days. 29. Sheesh. 29. Went $30, guys. My goodness. Is a joke. Is a joke rally when comparing to this? Yeah, people never see it like that though, right, Lab? Because GME has a community. Did Rowan Kitty say something? Nope, nothing was said. Just again, $2.70. And boom skis. Boom skis. AMC just has a whole lot of hype. Yeah, if you're holding this though, just be careful at $30. $30, 30 cents, $3, just a psychological level. Right? FFIE, yeah, we're still just stuck at the dollar 80 here, so it's gonna need to break above that level. The question is, what's the sympathy play to this one though? That's the question here. That's the question. That's what we need to find out now. Nancy's closing of a $9 million offering. La 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 la. Follow up offering. These guys love to do offerings. These guys love to do offerings. My goodness. It might take me a little bit to find out what the sympathy play is to this. Yeah, it might be one of these China plays, right? ELWS. Okay, I mean it might be one of these China IPOs. Let me take a look. ELWS. Yeah, maybe even MTC, just because MTC got slapped today, right? The spread on this one too, though, Steve, is a little bit sus, isn't it? When did they do a split? Sheesh. Yeah, the float. Yeah, especially after the split last week, 145. The spread is a little bit sus though. That's the only concern. What kind of stock is it? Whatever the market was into it, a gainer or a loser. Yeah. No, so CTNT. CTNT, according to these guys, according to what they do. So Cheetah net supply chain service. So supply chain as operates as a supply chain company. Its services include warehouse, logistic, international trading, supply chain finance. Basically, a scam. I'm kidding. Did I say that out loud? You know when these companies are like, we do a whole bunch of different things. So the reason why I'm not looking at that though, because very rarely is it the same thing. Like you're not looking for the same thing that the company does with another company. It's one of these stocks that IPO that on the same time, or one of these stocks that ran at the same time. When you're doing research and they're like, yeah, we sweep floors and then we clean the ceilings and then we fly rockets and then we build, we go to space. You're like, damn, how many things do you guys do? Basically scams. We do accounting on the side. On the weekends, we do we run a charity. It's like 100 million things. Then you're like, yeah, okay, cool, that's fine. Yeah, 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 that makes sense. From $2 to $27. I promise you though, that this stock is not running for anything for any reason other than like just retail momentum. um, so Maxima Group reaffirms. When was that granting? Interesting. Very interesting. What's FFIE doing here? Still stuck? Yeah. We're back to $29 though, almost. They can milk cows for all I care. Just give me monies. Can he? Exactly. 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 They can milk cows. I like it. I like it. What's Agri doing here? Agri's dipping a little bit. Yeah. Dipping a little bit. Let's see if that thing can dip and give us some opportunities. Alrighty. La 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 la. Which H? The Canadian H or the African H dash? Yeah. Ooh, that thing pushed to $30 and 50 cents. 100 and something. I'm kidding. Sheesh. Wow, $30. Yeah, M goal is showing some signs of life. The messy stock. Oh my goodness, that thing's at $32 now, guys. 32.50. Sheesh. Damn. Hmm. Yup. I mean, they might as well build rocket ships now. They might as well build rocket ships because this thing is performing better than Tesla. Woof, $34. CTNT. Damn. Yeah, maybe MTC is gonna look at this and say, you know what, I was at, damn. Woof. Sheesh. That's impressive. That's very impressive. So congratulations if you're scalping this thing though. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Congratulations. Choo, choo, choo. Congratulations. Uh, choo, 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 choo. Mm, CTNT. Mm. Tesla literally did nothing. I know. I just had to throw Tesla in there. Yeah, ETH looks good. ETH had some news. Gary mentioned earlier. Yeah. La, na, 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 na. What's your question though, Justin? I wanted that thing to push above 160 at 363. It just never did. But yeah, hopefully it can stay above 350 and then push tomorrow. Virus Asa Dash. She's praying for a miracle. Praying for a miracle. Play. The stock goes up. It's weird but true. SPWR. Wasn't that the same name? Uh, Qualentino. Interesting. Yeah, of course. I'll take a look. Let me take a look at SPWR first. Yeah, I think we talked about this one last week. Non-compliance. Yeah, I think we talked about this one last week. I think this was a good level, $2. I'm gonna set an alert here for a break of $3. Steve Mars. Okay, and then let me take a look at what's your position, Studio? What's your position in BRSH? Let me know. What's your question? Because of Tesla? Don't worry, grunting. Don't worry. Don't worry. Virus is fighting against the Tesla haters, including me. Cause you can't stop hating. I know. See. uh, if virus could time me out, he would. Yeah, Tesla closed at like 175, which isn't too bad. Would you please tell me what indicator you have for your trading view? It's called the bull bear algo. Yeah, no, Tesla loves Tesla. I like Tesla. Just don't like the way the price moves though. Just don't like the way it moves, you know? Eventually Tesla is gonna crush it. Uh then Stella Rice, yeah, really good bounce. The bull algo, yeah, the bull bear algo. MVA player, yeah. Mhm. I'm deep in Tesla, but still trade puts. Yeah. What are my thoughts overall? Let me take a look. BRSH. Catfishing guy. I answered your question already. Bull bear algo is the name of the indicator. So BRSH, not the best close overall. Again, let me pull up the daily just so we can kind of see what it looks like, bigger picture wise. So I just wanted to see what the daily looked like here. And then the low of the day is 9 cents, isn't it? Yeah, 10 cents. Hmm. Yeah, I think again the only hope for Brush is if FFIE keeps slowly creeping up. If it does, then this thing is going to stick around. So if I was looking for position in this thing, I'd be looking for closer to 13 cents, right? And then your next main resistance is 1750 um, studio. So again, if you're looking for a brand new position, I'd be looking for closer to 13 cents. Below that, it's 10 cents. And then resistance 1750. Above that, you're looking for 20 cents. Alrighty. It doesn't look too bad, but it's going to need like these penny stocks to keep pumping though. Okay. No, you're welcome. Catfishing. Yeah. The only issue is, yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Tesla's getting manipulated hard. There we go. We're back to the highs, guys. If you got into AGRI, type in yes in the chat. If you got into this stock, type in yes in the chat. Here we go. 16 cents. Give us the squeeze. Come on, push 16 cents. Yes, Lena, let's go. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, guys. So we're up 22% on this play. Um, you can take profits in after hours if you want to. You can hold it if you want to. You just have to decide if you just have to make that decision and then go from there. So a little bit of resistance at 16 cents, right? As usual. Anytime you get close to a round number like that, any you should expect resistance. Right, and then let's see what it looks like at the end of the day, and then tomorrow. Right, what's CTNT doing here? Dipping a little bit, yeah. FFIE is still just stalling between 170 and 180. CRKN is popping 2169, guys. So crown with a little nice with the pop. CRKN, not bad. Yeah, you get the feeling that these penny stocks not done yet, which is good. And maybe people are London now. Exactly, Gary. I think Tesla is an amazing company. I just think it's unfortunate that the stock is getting manipulated like that. I would have loved to have Tesla in my long term and just diamond handed, but he's again nothing to do with the company, but Elon speaks a lot. So and after hours. So there we go. New highs of the day, guys, for AGRI. AGRI, new highs of the day. Yeah, it's blasting. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, 21. We're looking at this one because we're in this one now, the grunting, right? So AGRI. Uh, you got in at 15 cents, Sylvester? Okay. We're green in that position for now. So let's see what it does. And then next options, yeah. What happens if FFIE gets delisted in 7 days? And then the stock goes to the OTC, DGT. What the hell? Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. $44? What is this, drugs? Is this stock on drugs? MMAT is also pumping now. Oof. My goodness. Buying problem or selling problem? Both. It's a lack of volume problem, not enough interest problem. Sheesh. CTNT. Oof. My goodness. Sheesh. Congratulations if you Crown. Yeah, Crown just went from 21, 20, almost 22, right? Supply zone, red zone, red zone, red zone, right? And then drop. Oh yeah, CTNT is wild. Yeah. Yeah, Gary. Yeah. So spread is usually you have not enough volume in between, right? When there's enough volume, you have somebody willing to sell and buy and sell and buy at every every increment. When the spread is like that, it's like, okay, someone's willing to buy at $2, someone's willing to sell at $10. Well, now they kind of need to find a way in the middle, right? Um, yeah, or just granting a secure the monies, secure the monies. Yeah, GWIF is down 52%. Why? What did they do? My goodness. These penny stocks, guys, just fell on its yup. That might not be good for penny stocks actually. That might not be good news for penny stocks. I wonder what they've done there. GWave. I wonder what they've done. What they do? I'm just looking. La, 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 la. Glad you canned on Friday. Yeah, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. 1 second. Yeah. Anyway, CTNT. Sheesh. Yeah, let's see if anything shows up though as a sympathy play. As a sympathy play. Why is that review taking forever? Okay. FFIE, are we popping? No, not yet. We're still at 170. There it goes again. That thing just popped to 39 again. $38. La, 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 la. 5 star. Did I miss a question? You did? You bought in 5 cents? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, as long as you guys are not taking massive, massive positions, right? Like 5 cents, that's where it came from, right? So maybe a little gamble. Jason, what's your question? RONN? What's the question though? Yeah, exactly, Gary. Exactly. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. If yeah, you bought as well 10,000 shares, Yogi. Okay, wow, you guys are taking positions then. Yeah, I mean, most of you guys are green then. If you bought at 5 cents, you're green because it's back to 650, almost. Yeah, 650. So pump it, pump it, pump it. Yeah, $580. Like they're not massive, massive positions. Not massive positions. But the investors are, yeah. G Wave. Yeah, I see the filing now. Offering to certain institute. Yeah, 420 million shares of common stock. Ish, 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 ish. 420 million shares. I mean, it's not a whole lot considering that the price of the stock, but it's a bit. I mean, it's back to 7 cents already. So uh, maybe people freaked out and sold. Yeah, they raised a whole bunch of money. You bought it at 14 cents. Yeah, the danger of holding penny stocks overnight. The danger. Penny stocks, penny stocks. So yeah, this one's trying to get back to 7 cents. Crown failed. 21 cents, 22. Red zone. Red. We've been talking about these red zones all day today, right? Supply zones, right? When you get to the supply zone, be careful. And we're back to the green zone. So FFIE again, 170, 180, right? Nothing happening, but holding. And then the monster of the night. Obviously, agri. We're going to keep paying attention to that, right? I think people might have panicked a little bit after they saw what happened with G Wave, because then agri went down a little bit. So we'll see. CTNT, not give a damn. Uh, and what's next? Is it on my radar? Oh, I see. No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. That thing was too small for me, Jason. It did really well though, but I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. There he goes, $40 again. Oof. I really do wonder though what like the main sympathy play to this is. I have a feeling it's going to be MTC. Feeling it's going to be MTC, but we shall see. MTC really isn't doing anything yet. Pretty good comeback. Pretty good comeback. Pretty good comeback. 55. 55? Okay. No, no. 啦啦啦啦啦。Just looking. Uh, okay, there you go. Perfect. Oof, look at that. We're back above 40. Damn. Agri still dipping. I think they're scared of that, the offering. Jason, yeah. Oh, yeah, RONN. No, yeah, this thing again. This thing is on the OTC market, so I really don't, pay attention to stocks that are on the OTC. Um, but it's done really well. That thing again, technical wise, like it's done really well. It's a double bottom, and it's done really well, and it's still up. Like it looks like post market, right? So even though they're not supposed to, but yeah, it's done really well. Yeah, I just don't care for these stocks honestly on the OTC. Yeah, your average is 106. Okay, nice. OTC, really good run though, Jason. If you played with it, congratulations, because that's amazing. Anyways, let's do 5 more minutes, guys. Yeah, 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna hop off already. It's moving now. What is it at? Oh wow, it's at 850. Oof, 850. 5 cents to 850. Those YOLOs are paying out. G Wave looks nice. As long as you don't diamond hand it, as long as you lock in your profits at some point. Damn. This is ice cream monies. It's saving your day, Ethan. Yeah, congratulations. Just don't stay forever, okay? And then we have to pick you up from the bridge. We're gonna need a minivan. Says, come on, Steve, get inside. Come on, Yogi, get inside. Come on, Ethan, get in the van from the bridge. Dinner paid for tonight. Well done, Steve. Well done. Yeah, nice little gamble. $250 paid. Oh my goodness. Yep. Just don't stay there too long. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Alrighty, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us in Discord. Cool. Yeah, 50%. Nice little push. 850. We're back to 750 though. So 14 cents. Yeesh. Yeah, it's that offering. Again, yeah, so if you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot there. Make sure you sign up for the right level, Discord Community Legend or Goats, and then I'll send you a link to join us. Because of the housing cost of TC and the government announcing the plan, better. After choo 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 choo. Yeah, CTNT is getting slapped a little bit. Slapped a little bit. Let's go. Thank you very much, Gary. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. La, 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 la. Okay. 3 more minutes and then we shall hop off and go back to Discord. It looks like fun. I mean, it's nice and cheap though. Like you're not risking very much if you got in at 5 cents. 5 pennies. Yes. I'm going to keep an eye on you're in at 103, Kenny. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Again, sympathy play, right, Kenny? Sympathy play. Sympathy play. Christian, is FFIE good? What are we doing here? Yeah, it's still holding 170, so it looks okay for now. Golf league, let's go. That sounds like fun, Steve. Well done. Enjoy golf, and we will see you tomorrow. It crashed because they announced an offering catalyst. They announced an offering. Doo-doo-doo. Uh, Interesting. Interesting. Uh, Sounds good. YouTube user? Okay. Okay, sounds good. See you tomorrow. A 10-cent jump? Kenny? Send it. Send it. When $10, Kenny? When $10. Let's go, Maddie. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna continue in Discord. We're gonna be spamming these names and watching stuff, right? AGRI doesn't look too bad. GWAF is back to almost 8 pennies, which is good. MTC obviously maybe a potential sympathy play, right? To CTNT is looking good in after hours, so that thing needs to just keep pushing, pushing, pushing. MTC pushing. I'll be spamming gifts in Discord. Let's go. So if you do become a member after the stream is done, just send me an email. Email is at the top of your screen, the @gmail, and I will send you an invite. Other than that, have a wonderful evening, guys. Be safe. Much love. Thank you for the support. Um, and uh, and yeah, ready? Again, smash a like before you go. And yeah, alrighty. Much love. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go, Katie. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Grunting. Have a wonderful evening. Alrighty. Let's go, Gary. Tyro, goodbye. Kenny, thank you. This was fun. Let's have fun again tomorrow, please. Uh, yeah. Alrighty. Let's continue in Discords. Bye, guys. Bye, Ethan. Bye, Virus.